Good morning, folks. How are you? All right, so I gave a challenge for this week. I believe it was. I'm drawing a blank already. The idea of using a 15-minute fair value gap as a basis for your model, and your executing time frame would be 1 minute. Okay, so this is how easy and simplified you can make it with what I've taught. Okay, so you have so many ways that you could implement the things I've taught and how to use price action systematically at a very surgical measure. And what do I mean by that? Well, I gave the rules and parameters that you use a 15-minute fair value gap. Okay, if you look right there, I just circled that. I'll zoom in so you can see the levels. Note the opening price and a high here, okay? The high, consequent encroachment, and low. You don't need the quadrant levels. If you really want to get busy with looking for setups on a 1 minute chart, include the upper and lower quadrant. But just for the sake of simplicity, consequent encroachment, the high and the low and the consequent encroachment of the 15-minute fair value gap. It can be a buy-side imbalance, sell-side inefficiency, or a sell-side imbalance, buy-side inefficiency, either or, BSI or SIBI. And then you find another one in close proximity to it once it's formed, as you see here. Right there, see the volume imbalance at the high of it? Now, what that means is, from a microstructure perspective, your entire canvas for looking for high frequency trades is limited to only this, that range. You see how easy that is? Extremely easy. Very, very specific, but very, very easy too. So now with these levels in mind, we can drop down to a 1 minute chart. Okay, and you can see how many times trades have been offered using those levels. So here's the beginning of the formation of that upper premium fair value gap in relationship to the one down here, relative to the 15-minute time frame. And then we have a sell here to the high of that. That right there is more than most people make in their prop account challenges. Low to high. Low to high. Reaccumulate to there. Contrarian. Sell to the high. Consequent encroachment to the low. You don't need any of that. Like all that move down here, this is best case scenario, and that's not even required to be profitable. You're just focusing on setups within the constructs of these very specific price levels. Low, consequent encroachment, to consequent encroachment of the upper fair value gap. You see how you're only looking for a range between the band of 21,265 and a quarter to a low of 21,214.75. And then we're trading right off of that as well. There to there. Now, you're not looking at that probably thinking, wow, that's hundreds of handles, per swing. No, it's not. But it is over 100 handles if you count all the moves. Just focusing on what is salient. Very specific, very surgical strikes. And I promise you, if you go back and backtest this, for some of you, that might be just the model you've been looking for. Have fun.